your girl say she is fasting, people want to come around the corner, offer you Jolly Ranchers and pulled pork sandwiches and shit like that. It's Wednesday, so it wasn't a lot going on. Ah! Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming back around to mingle with your girl, Brown. If this is your first time checking out my channel, my name is Brown, and I like to just vlog about my life. I show a little bit of everything that a young, single, black woman would go through. I talk about work. I talk about my struggle with just working out, being active, pretty much all things about how life is normally lifing and my lack of consistency that I have and how I use YouTube as a tool for me to kind of stay on track. But again, this morning it is 7:20. Today is Monday, October 23rd. I just pulled up to work, so I am sitting outside of work right now. I'm getting ready to go in, but I just wanted to come and open up the vlog before I get started. So it is Red Ribbon Week, and I'm looking at the school right now, and it's cute how they have the red ribbons around. But I'll check in with you guys later. We've been rather radical. What is at stake for us? Kicking up Congress. So I've been at work for about 3 hours, and I'm over it already. Like, why do we have to come to work every single day? Ew, the 5 days, that's a bit much. Like, it's a bit much. But kids, I'm true to that, but I'm tired of them. These not the same kids that, you know, that Whitney Houston sang about.
The children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
These kids is like the kids from Bebe's kids.
Mom, don't be a tattletale and make us lose a little respect that we do have for you. Ow, ow, man, why you always messing with me? Cause she likes you. I do not. It's just cause she thinks you cute. I ain't going a little run like they are.
Those kids, Bebe's kids. These ain't Whitney's kids of the future, or no, these ain't. It's a different breed. To the portables. I end up getting a fish po' boy and some hush puppies, and that's it. So I'll let y'all know how it tastes. They're closing off this area right here because they're building a new little subdivision back here. So I think they're gonna plug up this little bridge and bayou. So y'all know how I think it was in my last video, I was doing a little bit of stretching with you guys because I was saying that my hip flexors have been a little tight. I found some trauma releasing yoga on YouTube. I don't think I have any trauma like that, like what some people probably have, but they were showing different yoga poses that you can get in that opens your hips as well as releases trauma. So I found one last night that was the frog pose. Man, being in that frog position for 15 minutes, it's a lot. But I will say after I was done, I did feel a lot lighter than what I was feeling at first. It can be painful, especially if you are stiff in the back, the legs, the hips, the hamstrings, the glutes. Like, that stretch touches on all of those body parts, and it does release a lot of tension. So far I've done it for 2 days. I do feel better. I feel like it should help with flexibility in my lower back and in my hip area. So I'm excited about that. So you know, with anything that you do, it's always best to be consistent and stick with it or whatever. And then other than that, I am going to start on a water fast. I do water fast all the time just to set my body on the right track. Especially since in the mornings, like, I be drinking soda sometimes instead of coffee because that's just what I be wanting. But instead of doing that, we gonna have to drink some water. So I do have my good old handy dandy gallon of water that I will have in the office today. And so since it's Tuesday, we're gonna try to stick with water until Friday. I have done a 5-day water fast before in the past. It was very, very, very beneficial. So I think it's time for one of those again. The only thing is like, I really have to prep my mind, my friends, my co-workers, because soon as your girl says she is fasting, people want to come around the corner, offer you Jolly Ranchers and pulled pork sandwiches and shit like that. But when you hungry and willing and able to eat food, don't nobody want to offer you anything. So, but yeah, I have my gallon of water. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm not eating, but I will check in with y'all. I do have to go. I see my principal over there needing some help, so I'll check in with y'all later. As soon as I got to work, I was met with an apple salad. I think that's what they said it was. So I had to, and it's how it went. So I was walking to the copy room to make some copies, minding my good old business, and somebody was like, "Hey, can I make you an apple salad?" So I'm like, why not? It's cute. Exactly. What kind of napkin? Green.
There you go. There's spoons with caramel if you'd like. Have a great day. Can you go like sideways? You close it and then there you go. That's it right there.
So the church up the road that has adopted our campus, they came by to give us apples and we could dress it the way that we like. I'm not sure what it's called. They didn't really say. So I don't know if it's a apple salad or what. Every time I drink, I'm going to give y'all the benefits of upping your water intake. So one of the first reasons why I am choosing to drink water is because you just got to stay hydrated. Hydration is very important for your skin and for your overall health. So tip number 1, drink up to stay hydrated. Look who's here.
You gotta put the meme after. All right.
So how's work been? We haven't seen you. The people ain't seen you in a long time. She thinks she grown, y'all.
Work has been good. I'm cashier and I forgot what the word is for, but I put the stuff up in prices.
Inventory.
Yeah. No, sorry. Yeah, that, but no, that. Yeah, I like it. I was second guessing myself at first, but it's very easy.
Shoe in my room. I'm about to kick it.
Don't you kick my shoe?
That's that real shit. That's that jelly, baby. Champagne and cherry, baby. That's that dick. That's that ball drop. That's that keep going. That's that never stop. That's that dick. That's that nana. That uchi nala. Yeah, that's that Fiji aqua. Candy go pinata.
You over here shaking it up like I'm having a seizure.
I got you rock now. That dick all over they got now. I tried to get all up in your mind. It stops.
again is when I lay on my back, and then I take my hands and I crunch forward just to reach in, but you are not completely getting up all the way. So we're gonna do that now. It'll look like this. Here. And this workout with this bar, the bar 20 pounds, and it helps with, you see that little back fat back there on my back? That's what that helps with. It's actually gone down, so y'all can jump rope too, but that's what that helps with. We made it out here. The rain has stopped. It's about 5:47 right now. And we got out here just in time to go for our walk. I had a pretty cool day today at work. It's Wednesday, so it wasn't a lot going on. It's Wednesday, so I missed the Zoom. Can't nobody tell me. Dang. But again, like I was saying, it's Wednesday. I had a great day at work, but apparently I think I missed my Zoom meeting because I was just chilling. We are going on our 2-mile walk. We already did the warm-up at the house. So on today's walk, what I wanted to talk about is how we care for ourselves. And if I had to really have a real talk with myself and be like, okay, if you love yourself, you should take care of yourself, right? Because oftentimes, if we're in a relationship with somebody and they're not doing right by us, or they not putting in 110% or whatever percentage in girl math y'all go by. But if somebody not putting in work, you're gonna be feeling some kind of way. So it's like we have to start treating ourselves the same way. You can't expect the next man or the next woman to be serious about pouring into you if you're not even pouring into yourself. You get what I'm saying? So everything starts with you at the end of the day, or at the beginning of the day. Everything is gonna start with you. So when you're ready, you really need to ask yourself, do I love me enough to dedicate time to only myself and to only work on me? And before I would start being active, and to me, I feel like I would go hard. Like the first week or the first few days, I would go hard and then get burnt out, lose motivation. Something might happen. I get stressed out at work, so I'm like, nah, I don't feel like doing that. But when do you ever get to the point when you're like, enough is enough? I want to be serious about it. I want to intentionally love myself the way that I would want my partner to love me. And I'm not even talking about, oh no, selfish or self-absorbed type of thing, but it's like you could love yourself and care for yourself enough to where it's healthy, you're balanced, you feel whole because you're not waiting for the next person to come pour into your cup. Like, you and your cup are good. You gonna pour into your cup regardless of what the next person gonna do. I think it's about to rain. I got my waist train on too. At least I ain't all winded how I was at first. Don't get me wrong, staying a little tight, but it's gonna loosen up. We gonna get there. But yeah, like, do we really care about ourselves? Like, for real? Because I had to ask myself, do you really care about yourself? Because if you cared about yourself, you wouldn't get upset with things that you actually can change, because you have the power and control over your life. Nobody else does. I mean, the government try to dibble and dabble all up in our business, but you know what I'm saying. So if you the only one that got control over what you can look like, what size you can wear, and how you feel, and how your health and body are operating, then you gotta get on it. You can't say you love yourself if you just gonna stay there and be upset with how you look or the way things are going. What the heck? See, I don't know what they got. I ain't even much gonna be able to. Y'all see how they got that blocked off? That's gonna cut into my mileage. But it's starting to sprinkle again, and I don't want to get my camera wet, so hopefully I'll be able to finish what I was saying if I don't forget. But yeah, y'all let me know if y'all really care about yourselves, because when you think about it, we gotta put us first. And I'm not talking about selfish, like I only care about me, nobody else. Nah, if you got kids, you still gotta, you know, they still up there. But a lot of times us as mothers and middle-aged women, am I middle-aged? What's middle age? I'm 35. But we start to lose sight on us for real. I'm not talking about just the outside, what we look like, what we smell like, what clothes we got on, what shoes we wearing, what hair we wearing, what makeup. I'm not talking about none of that. Sometimes we lose sight on knowing and realizing our progress, realizing our downfalls, not paying attention to our market value, because those are things that men grade us on, you know. As your age goes up, they say your market value go down. How you gonna be? You ain't Kelly Blue Book, nigga. But anyways, let me put this camera up because it's getting wet and I ain't got it like that. So I'll come back to finish my conversation. Y'all, what the hell is going on above ahead?
I'm an idiot. Yeah, no, I'm not about to do that. He's like, oh, you son of a bitch. And I'm like, you can't.
I'm walking in the middle of the street because he was in the middle of the ground. So, monkey see, monkey do. I'm done. What about you?
Like